Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Metroid Fusion. Now, a lot of you might be wondering why this is up instead of Pokemon Soul Silver. Well, I had a massive problem with my computer. It went completely wrong, messed up, doesn't work anymore. So I need to retrieve the files from the hard drive for Pokemon Soul Silver in order to continue that. I'm going to try and get that up and running again as soon as possible. Once I have the files, that will be running along with this, but I thought in the meantime, why not play one of my favourite video games of my childhood. I remember picking this game up for about 10 quid in game. It was in their bargain bucket or something ridiculous like that, and absolutely adoring it from the moment I started it. When I was little, it used to scare me, this game. As silly as that may sound, I found it an incredibly creepy game, and I think it still is, to be honest. It's a very, very, very creepy game. But yeah, this is Metroid Fusion, and we're going to jump straight into it right now. So, there's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts for an infected suit infected by the X-parasites. My bad. The cause of the explosion is as yet I can't speak. Investigate the quarantine bay. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still able to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, go to the quarantine bay. And here we are. Samus around. A's jump, B's shoot, crouch, you know, the usual things. Now, the thing you might be wondering is, are you going to do 100% of this game? No, I'm not going to do 100% in this game. By that I mean, I am going to complete it obviously, but I am not going to go for all the missile upgrades, bomb upgrades, all that stuff. I'm not going to go for all those upgrades. I'm going to get as many as I can, all the ones I remember, because I've played this game many times. But yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to get all of them. I'm just going to play this for the sake of playing it and enjoying it. But yeah, okay, let's go to the quarantine bay. So many of you may be wondering where this is in the timeline of Metroid. I was trying to work this out the other day. I believe Metroid Fusion comes after Metroid Other M, and yeah, it comes before Metroid. No, after Metroid Other M. I think this is technically the latest game in the series, going by story-wise. Story-wise, this is the latest game in the series, I think. I may have to check myself on that, because I'm not actually sure. So basically in this game, as in most, you go through hatches. These are all locked, as you can see. There's different levels of hatches. If you check our map, you can see the key in the top right hand corner. Level 1 to 4 all have to be unlocked as you progress through the game. I love this game. It's different from other Metroid games simply because you don't just get dumped on Zebes or SR-388 to go and find all your power-ups as you go and potentially miss some of them. In this game you cannot miss a power-up because you get it through downloads, and you get them through well, you'll see later on how else you'll get them, but you can't fail to miss a power-up in this game, which I think is good, but it takes away from the exploration a little bit. But other than that, fantastic game. Right, so it says there's biosigns, so it's dark. Also, another thing about this game I have to praise is the music. Oh my god. You play this alone in the dark with some headphones on, which I'm doing right now, I can tell you, it's a creepy game. It'll make you a bit paranoid. But anyway, as you can see, there's an explosion here. You can't get down there because you don't have the Morph Ball ability yet, which is one of the first ones we're picking up. But if we head in here, you can hear there's something in here. There it is. Oh look, it's an X-parasite. In this game, there are no red orbs or anything like that. Missile or like floating missiles when you defeat enemies. You absorb free floating yellow X and green X to restore missiles and health respectively. and a special red X to replenish everything. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce. I've always loved that little animation there. It's so 3D looking for the Game Boy. I loved it. Killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predator of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons, which I explained earlier. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. See? That's what I was talking about earlier. You get your abilities through downloads and through free-floating X cores. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Now get going. I have released the lock on the level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. So now our journey truly begins. Oh, this music is so nostalgic for me. The amount I played this game back in the day was just ridiculous. I still play it now. I mean, I just almost finished a practice file for this on my 3DS. So that's fun. You know, that's helped me remember the game. Oh wait, my bad. Wrong way. Thought you could go up for a second then, but I realised it was the other one. Anyway, along here, zombie scientists. I don't know if you can see that these things will eventually come back to life, but you can see here there's a dead scientist. So these things, as you see, a beam can't hurt them. We have to come back to those a bit later on when we have a different weapon to get into that room. Lots of navigation rooms to start off with, but get a bit more fast-paced later on. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help you against some enemies a beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20. So, this is where we get our missiles. Come along here, once again, more dudes. You can come in here. And see, that's broken, so you can't actually go through there. I think there might be a power-up up there somewhere, but I can't actually remember. How are we doing on time? Not too bad. I've always loved these bits in the lifts. These are always cool. I always enjoyed these bits. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation co I served under named Adam Malkovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. See, I'm not gonna spoil anything from Super Metroid, but Super Metroid. I'm not sure Other M if you haven't played it, but yeah, this definitely comes after Metroid. Other M if you play that, you'll understand why. Going by what she said there. So in here is a restoration room. This restores a recharge room, and this restores all energy tank and weapons once you get them. Save rooms through here. I may as well go and save again, just because. You'll see me doing this a lot because knowing me, I'll die stupidly somehow and have to return all the way back to a previous save room to redo everything. But up here is that we can't get to yet, but there you are. It's a nav room and data room. Oh god, how I love that tone. There we go, missile data has been downloaded. I really love the way you use missiles in this game. I know in Super Metroid you press select to switch between your missiles and whatever. You just hold R in this. Hold R and release to swap between beam and missile. It's so much easier. So much easier. Oh? What's gone on here? Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge biosigns, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite, the green text referencing the green X parasites. You'll see them. Try it out. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. Now, if we come out of here, none of the hatches are working, I don't think. But this looks suspicious. A beam can't hurt it, but one missile blows it right off. Let's see if we can get to the boss. So, these things from earlier. Three missiles takes him out. That we glitched out there a bit, but never mind. Again, I just have to praise the music for this game. It's absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love it. First missile tank of the game. That'll help nicely. We blow him up. Go left. Second missile tank of the game. See, these ones, obviously I will remember these ones, the early ones. It's the late ones I forget about. Oh, it's glitching out a little bit. Don't know why it's doing that. I hope that doesn't pump on the recording. But anyway, if we head up here, we have a save room. And we're almost at the boss. But I am going to end it there and save the boss and get in there. The beginning bit to get there for the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. There'll be a lot more to come. I'm definitely going to get through this because I love this game to pieces. It's my favourite games. I can replay it and replay it and never get bored of it. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Even if you didn't like it, leave a like because it helps. Lets me know that you want more of it. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode. This has been Sam Can Do Anything, signing off.